Smith. I was hoping for an opportunity of talking to you. I was reading one of your Newspeak articles in the Times the other day. You take a scholarly interest in Newspeak, I believe.
Well, I'm only an amateur.
You write it very elegantly. That's not only my opinion. I was talking to a friend of yours not long ago who is certainly an expert. His name escapes me for the moment. But I noticed you used 2 or 3 words which have recently become obsolete. Have you seen the 10th edition of the Newspeak Dictionary?
Oh, no, we are still using the 9th in the records department.
Ah, yes, of course. The 10th edition isn't issued for a month or so, I believe, apart from a few advance copies. It might interest you to see one, perhaps.
Very much so.
And some of the new developments are most ingenious. The reduction in the number of verbs. Now, let me see. I could send it to you by messenger. Except, of course, I should be sure to forget. Perhaps you could pick it up from my home sometime. I'll just jot down the address. Yeah. Better not let it seem that we're having secrets. That's the address. I'm usually at home in the evenings. If not, my servant will give you the dictionary.
It's an inner party address, all right. One of those big new blocks. Another rocket bomb must be miles away. Darling, what makes you think he meant anything more than he said? You saw his eyes. Very well, suppose he does hate the party. Doesn't everyone secretly? Winston, they'd all like to break the rules if they thought it was safe. It doesn't mean they belong to the Brotherhood.
It was when he mentioned Sire. Your friend was an expert on Newspeak. His name slipped my memory, don't you see? He couldn't name him directly. It would be mortally dangerous. Sign's not only dead, he's abolished. He's an unperson. But it was a signal. For a moment we came near to thought crime together. We were accomplices.
You think he'll lead you to the Brotherhood?
Yes.
If they exist.
They must. I've been waiting all my life for this.
If they're not just another invention of the party, something to hate. Haven't you marched in a demonstration when there was a trial on and shouted death to the traitors?
Of course.
You knew who they were?
Perhaps, sometimes.
Or what they'd really done.
Yeah.
You see, how do we know what exists? Even the war itself may be a lie. The party says we're fighting Eurasia or Eastasia. They can change it in a minute and make it true. Always somewhere in the desert or the jungle, we don't know. When a rocket bomb drops in one of the prole sectors, it might have been fired by our own government.
All right. You and I, we're helping to make these lies. I sit at my desk in the records department helping to draw the darkness in.
It's your work.
We've helped to destroy history. There's only an endless present where the party's always right. Can't you guess why I started this diary? To know what happened yesterday. Whatever this chance may be, I must take it.
You think they're starting a rebellion?
No, not in our lifetime.
Oh, then what's the use?
If little pockets of resistance can be started, just a few records left for the next generation.
I'm not interested in the next generation, only in us.
Yes, I know.
Winston, because I love you, I won't let you do this alone. If they take us, there's nothing we can do about it, is there?
Nothing. Nothing. If that happens, the only thing that matters is that we shouldn't betray one another.
Well, if you mean confession, I'd do that right away. You do under torture.
I don't mean confession. Confessing is betrayal. What you say or do doesn't matter. Only feelings matter. If they could make me stop loving you, that would be the real betrayal.
No, they can't do that. They can make you say anything. Anything. They can't make you believe it. They can't get inside your heart.
If you can feel that staying human is worthwhile, even when it can't have any result whatever, then you've beaten them.
We'll go to O'Brien together.
As soon as you work out just how and when.
Tonight. Now. Kiss me first.
Comrades, attention! It is officially announced by the Ministries of Truth and Plenty that the current hate week has broken all records for production. And to match this activity on the home front, a Ministry of Peace communique shows that our brave soldiers on the Malabar front have driven a wedge.
You can turn it off. Yes, you can turn it off. We have that privilege. Shall I say it? Or will you?
I will say it. We have come here because we believe there is some sort of organization working against the party and that you are involved in it.
We want to belong to it.
We are enemies of the party. We disbelieve in the principles of Ingsoc. We are thought criminals. We want to put ourselves at your mercy. If that isn't sufficient...
Martin is one of us. Bring a chair for yourself. You can stop being a servant now. We'll sit down and talk in comfort. This is called wine. You will have read about it in books, no doubt. I'm afraid very little of it reaches the outer part here. Try it. Is it as you expected?
No. I've always thought of it as being intensely sweet, but I'm afraid I can't taste very well.
Victory gin does not improve the palate. Now, let us begin by drinking a toast to our leader, Emmanuel Goldstein.
Then there is such a person.
Yes, there is such a person. And he is alive. Where? I do not know.
And the organization, it is real?
Not just an invention of the thought police.
No, the Brotherhood is real. Now, you will understand that I must start by asking you certain questions. In general terms, what are you prepared to do?
Anything that we're capable of.
He speaks for me, too.
You are prepared to give your lives?
Yes.
To commit sabotage, even murder?
Yes.
To betray your country to a foreign power?
Yes.
To cheat, forge, blackmail, disseminate drugs?
Yes.
To do anything likely to cause demoralization and weaken the power of the party?
Yes.
If, for instance, it would somehow suit our purpose to throw sulfuric acid in a child's face, you are prepared to do that?
Yes.
To lose your identity and live out your life as a waiter or a dock worker? To commit suicide if and when we order?
Yes.
You are prepared, the two of you, to separate and never see one another again?
No.
No.
You did well to tell me. We must know everything. Martin, take a good look at these two comrades. You will be seeing them again. I may not. Now, go back to your pantry. I shall be switching on in a quarter of an hour. No, thank you. Before you leave here, I shall give you a book from which you will learn the true nature of the society we live in and how we shall destroy it. When you have read it, you will be full members of the Brotherhood. You will receive orders from me through Martin. Apart from 3 or 4 other contacts for immediate tasks, you will know nothing. You will get no encouragement, no comradeship. When, finally, you are caught, the only help you may expect will be a razor blade smuggled into your cell. You will confess the little you know, betray a handful of unimportant people like myself, and die. We are the dead. Our only true life is in the future. We shall take part in it as handfuls of dust and splinters of bone. How far away that future is, there is no knowing. Perhaps 1,000 years of spreading our knowledge outwards from person to person, generation to generation. In face of the thought police, there is no other way.
Thank you.
Now, you should not have come here together. You must leave separately. You, comrade, first. Wait. We still have some wine left. What shall it be this time? To the confusion of the thought police? The death of Big Brother? To humanity? To the future?
To the past.
The past is more important. Now, put one of these on your tongue. The lift attendants might notice the smell of wine. Martin, you will show the comrade out. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now, I assume you have a hiding place of some kind?
Yes, a room in one of the pro sectors above the shop.
Keep it for the moment. Later we shall find something else for you. Have you any questions you would like to ask?
No. Oh, did you ever happen to hear an old rhyme that begins, oranges and lemons, say, the bells of St. Clement's?
You owe me 5 farthings, say the bells of St. Martin's. When will you pay me, say the bells of Old Bailey. When I grow rich, say the bells of Shoreditch.
You know the last line.
Yes, I know the last line. Now, have you brought your old briefcase with you?
Yes.
Very shabby and inconspicuous. Good. The Newspeak Dictionary. 10th edition. Don't open it now. Study it well. You two had better take one of these tablets. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And tomorrow evening at 18:30 hours in Victory Park will come the great climax to Hate Week. No less than 200 Eurasian war criminals will be publicly hanged.